shut the door on the season. Taking a look at Milwaukee. Greg, at the start of this series, who would have thought they'd have a chance to close out the NBA Finals in Game 5?
Unbelievable story. You have to credit their boys. They've been relentless thus far. And, hey, they've proven they can win in any environment, and that makes them all the more dangerous.
You're right. They have been relentless. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's really good at selling that shot fake.
That one misses. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, "You have any ideas?" Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak, a multiple-time MVP. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Edwards, a screen on Lillard. And here's Conley outside. Kuzma pulls it in. Giannis outside. And he drops it in from the low post.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Edwards got 5.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
McDaniels finds Conley. Back to McDaniel. Randall against Lopez. Randall no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Kuzma passes to Prince. Kuzma with it. Picked up by Edwards. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Giannis. A shot, no good. Randall with some nice D. And Randall throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Giannis kicks to Prince. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Edwards drives in. And Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Antetokounmpo inside. Randall on him. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Conley gets the bucket.
Right there, Conley working his magic inside. He is crafty near the rack.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee, trailing by 2. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Jackson, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Trent subbed in for Prince. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Einard's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Porter's checked in for Lillard.
Well, Porter has tremendous talent and is very creative. He's good at getting his guys the ball when they're ready to score. A good passer because he's got good vision.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. There's the pick. Just 5 to shoot. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Trent passes to Porter. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
The Bucks trail. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Reed is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Garza in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Reed with a screen on Trent. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. It's rebounded by Portis. Trent hits the Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. play the 1, 2, and the 3, and no matter where he plays, KPJ is a bucket getter.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Miller's checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws. So it's the Timberwolves now. To the middle. Pass to Reed. Tipped away. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Porter. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Capping off the drive through the bump. Porter Jr. holding steady.
Alexander Walker passes to DiVincenzo. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Reed. Puts one up from 19. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Naz Reid is a very good shooting big.
Trent gets the bucket. Trent's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Porter against DiVincenzo. Now Alexander Walker. Still without a basket. For 3, Edwards. Porter pulls it in. Milwaukee leading by 3. Outside Portis. Outside Porter. Trent outside. Back to Porter. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And here is Trent outside. The offensive rebound. Another shot. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Ando comes in for Miller. McDaniels, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Misses the baby hook. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Milwaukee in the lead. Giannis charging into the lane. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Down low. A fader. And there's Randall on the assist by Gobert. Randall's got 7.
You know, Randall has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
Here's Giannis. Off the mark, and he's 2 of 8 for the game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's Randall with the drive. Conley's shot is off.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Pass to Randall. Over Antetokounmpo, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Conley. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hey folks, first half of Game 5 in the books. It's been
We knew this one wouldn't be easy. Their backs against the wall. I think they're playing well at home, but they're up against a tough team.
seeing how things are shaping. Thank you for being with us.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Here's Edwards. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Lillard driving in, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Recognizing the scouting report, Lillard knows he can drive on this team.
The Timberwolves trail. Here's Conley. Pass to Edwards. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got 10 points. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
You can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Randall with the ball, picked up by Kuzma. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He has his momentum going forward. When Randall's playing downhill, it's really a foul waiting to happen.
No good on the free throw. And the Bucks making a change here. Sims is checked in. Good on the second free throw.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And Coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Jackson is checked in for Milwaukee. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Lillard. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Jackson finds Prince. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Edwards. Crafty move. Rebound, Milwaukee. Kuzma with it. Now defended by Randall. Kuzma can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Randall. Kuzma pulls it in.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Jackson kicks to Lillard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Veteran savvy from Lillard that time. Able to get the defense on the pump fake.
The first free throw is good. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Conley, the pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Randall. 1:29 left to play in the third. And Gobert kicks to Conley. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Trent finds Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Edwards looking it over. A beautiful finish inside by Ant. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Here's Giannis. Oh, that was something to see.
Good. And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Unloads from 9. Here's Alexander Walker. Offline with his 3. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Lillard from outside. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Conley. Softly drops in the floater. Conley's got 6.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Lillard, and he converts the layup. Lillard's got the game tied up here for Milwaukee.
Hey, Lillard's not the biggest guy on the floor, but I tell you what, he plays with great passion and can do work inside.
Here's Edwards. And no good on the last second attempt this time. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Dante DiVincenzo is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Reed. And it's Joe Ingles, and it's Alexander Walker into the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He knows every possession is critical now. Timberwolves making a change here. Clark's checked in. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Green, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Damian Lillard. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now, let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And Porter, here we go. And that one, good.
He can get it to the rack, too. Porter Jr., unafraid to slice his way to the cup.
The Timberwolves shooting the ball at 42%. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Edwards against Green. Edwards, no good.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 4 points in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Clark. Daniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley.
Down it goes! Take that rack down!
Slam!
Oh, doctor! Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards! Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Lillard against Conley. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis says, get off me!
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
Outside Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Randle. Shot clock at 5. Pass to McDaniels. From 11 feet away. Nice jump shot. Good.
Jaden McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
Giannis passes the court. Misses the three. And Randle has got the ball here for Minnesota. And he lays it straight in.
On when it counts. Randle has that clutch DNA.
Here's Giannis. And no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. Randle passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
Here's Giannis. Quick muscle from Giannis on the finish.
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
And here's Edwards. Over Porter. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Lillard. Money!
Boy, just look at what Damian Lillard is doing.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. Yes!
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Here's Giannis. Got it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently. At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. No free throws good from Lillard.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Edwards against Porter. Edwards with it. Puts the move on. Yes!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 4. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass to not waste too much time at all.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gobert with the block, and they get it back. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win casts the series in a whole new light now.
And listen, they still got to win 2 more. But after seeing how they performed tonight, is there any doubt, Kevin, they're capable of it? I mean, we could be in the midst of a major comeback.
No doubt at all. You're right. Got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. And that concludes our coverage of Game 5 of the NBA Finals. For Clark Kellogg.